good afternoon from EPCOT.
Yay.
Yeah, there's already another festival.
I know.
This time of year they just happen very quickly.
I feel like we didn't do a lot like festival arts, or maybe it just went by so fast. I don't know.
We were here twice, but like the second time we came we didn't do much because we spent more of our time over at the boardwalk, so
yeah.
We didn't do a ton. We didn't get like a ton of food booth stuff, but it was still fun. We had our deconstructed dish, which is always good.
Yeah.
But Flower and Garden's gonna be here for a long time, so there will definitely be plenty of videos with Flower and Garden.
It's not going anywhere anytime soon.
No, it's not. I don't think it's probably gonna be our focal point of today's visit either, because even though we were here like less than 3 weeks ago, a lot has changed. So, new festival again, of course. So, might have to get a maple popcorn milkshake. That is our favorite thing.
No, we're definitely getting one.
I think so. But, two. But we want to go over Regal Eagle for lunch, because that opened kind of like right after I was last here.
Yeah.
And Amanda's been, and you were a fan.
I loved it. I just love barbecue in general, so.
Barbecue's so good.
It was good.
So yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna go try that now. So I think that's what we're gonna do first.
I'm starving.
Yeah, and then we have dinner at Beaches and Cream. So we talked about that a little bit in our boardwalk video, and I can link that if you want to like see our walkthrough of the boardwalk. But we're gonna head over to the Beach Club for dinner because Beaches and Cream got remodeled and just reopened after like a pretty lengthy refurbishment, and they expanded it and everything. And we've not been there. Well, I haven't been there in a couple years actually.
I don't think I've never been. So.
Oh, and you've never been? Okay.
Yeah.
I have been before, but it's been a while. So I'm excited to kind of see like what it looks like now, and it's always pretty good. Get some ice cream maybe. So that's gonna be dinner tonight, and then we'll kind of be wandering Flower and Garden in between lunch and dinner, I guess. So yeah, should be fun. But we're gonna head over to Regal Eagle first and get some barbecue. I want some brisket.
Yeah.
That'll be good. All right, so we're heading towards America to go to Regal Eagle, but the first country we're walking through right now is France. And first one to show some topiaries. So I don't know if you can see Beauty and the Beast back there. That's in the same spot they've been in the past. They're like a returning topiary, but one of the brand new ones for the festival this year is Remy.
He's so cute.
He looks so good. And right behind him, if you see that archway, that is the brand new arch they have just built with like a sign, which will probably end up saying something. And that's how you'll get to the new France expansion for the Ratatouille ride. So, coming pretty soon. But yeah, this is a pretty cool topiary. It looks really good. Okay, so I want to come back here, so just to get us basically as close as we can to this wall, which is going to be the entrance back to the expansion for the creperie restaurant and Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. So this new archway just appeared since the last time I was here. But we also were talking about on our way in that with Flower and Garden starting, there's some kind of billboard in the front of the park somewhere. I don't know exactly where. We're going to try to find it. But it has like a giant map of EPCOT for Flower and Garden Festival. And the park map updated and now shows France's expansion on the map. So there is a theory, which is not confirmed by Disney, but a lot of people think that Remy may open by the end of Flower and Garden, which is June 1st. So there's a chance it could open before then, but nobody really knows for sure. They did say a summer 2020 opening, so that seems kind of early for me, but if it's going ahead of schedule, it could be possible. So we'll kind of keep waiting for some news from Disney, but we now have a view of the International Gateway, and we're just kind of in like this back corner. That's where Sleeping Beauty typically meets, and then that's where the Remy topiary is that we were just standing at. So this is kind of where you'll go to get back to the new France section. So we're now almost to America, but right here in Japan is another one of these new topiaries this year. And this is an awesome one.
Yeah, was there ever a topiary here?
I don't think so. I don't remember there one being down here at least.
That's awesome.
It's really cool looking. I'm a fan of all these new ones. It's also very windy, so I don't know if it's picking that up on the camera, but
yeah,
it's a little cold today with the breeze blowing, but it's still pretty nice out. Yeah, it's really cool. Like this, I feel like would be a really cool backdrop for a picture with like Spaceship Earth back there and everything. They're stepping up a topiary game.
This part of EPCOT is thriving. The front half, not so much.
No.
But
maybe not, but yeah.
Showcase is thriving.
Yeah, and new counter service, Regal Eagle, which apparently is great, so World Showcase is doing good. We have made it to Regal Eagle Smokehouse. I love the sign, I love the logo, everything about this. This is a massive upgrade over Liberty Inn, which was like one of my least favorite counter services on property. But yeah, oh, it just smells good over here. They have this massive bar that they built. This was a whole like expansion they built when it shut down. And apparently the drinks are supposed to be really good here. One thing to be aware of is that the bathrooms are still closed. So there used to be bathrooms over on the side of Liberty Inn. And apparently they're still being refurbished, but yeah, whole outdoor bar.
You hear here that like the alcohol is really good here, like it's expensive, but like they don't like shy away from the alcohol.
Yeah, I've heard that the drinks are pretty strong. So a lot of people don't like to get the pre-mixed frozen drinks at Disney because they think that they don't have a lot of alcohol in them. But apparently the strawberry daiquiri here, which back there it's in that pre-mixed frozen machine, I have heard that it is actually very strong. So if the prices seem a little high, apparently it's because you get a bit more alcohol than you do in most Disney drinks. Maybe we'll try one at some point to see if we can verify that, but that is what I've heard. But I think we're gonna go inside and order some food. Here's a look at the inside. Very similar setup to when it was Liberty Inn, but they got rid of the fountain that used to be here. And then like all along this back wall is where a lot of the different like Muppet theming is. But we're trying to get into a line to get some food. So they have like 4 different types of barbecue sauce here. They have like drink stations where you serve yourself, which is nice. And then back here is like your traditional counter service line. But here's a look at the menu. Can zoom in enough on it. But you basically get a choice of side, I think, with your entrees, right?
Yeah, any choice of the side.
So you have a lot of side choices, and they're all like house-made, so that's exciting. It's not like your traditional counter service fries. I don't know if I want mac and cheese or onion rings, but I love having that option. So it should be good. You said the mac and cheese was good, right?
It was really good.
I kind of want onion rings, but we'll see. I just love the setup in here, but we'll see what we end up ordering. Alright, so we have our food. Didn't take too long, and everything looks really good.
Yes, it smells so good.
Okay, so what did you get?
I got the barbecue burger, and it has pulled pork on top, and onion ring, and I guess like barbecue sauce on it.
Yeah, and then the guy who put the tray down did this whole like ceremony to put the
recreate it.
Yeah.
So like he like ran away, and then he grabbed this, and he went da 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 da, and it was very.
It was exciting.
Cute. America.
And then for your side, you got mac and cheese.
Yeah.
And then I got the brisket sandwich, which comes on the garlic toast. Kind of like the same thing as the burger. And then I got a side of onion rings. And we got all the sauce to try. So I got 2 of these, the brisket sauce, because
Is this the brisket one?
Yeah.
I just tasted it, it's good.
Okay, most people say that's their favorite. And then that one is vinegar based. It's like a vinegar something sauce. Amanda's not a fan.
It's okay.
This one is a sweet mustard sauce in the middle. And then this one is the Sizzling Pit, like, classic smokehouse barbecue.
That's really good.
I figured the classic and the brisket I think would be best, right?
They're all good. This one's not the best, but these are really good.
Okay. Well, everything looked good. And it's actually, like, not too expensive. I assumed it would be way more than it ended up, like, costing when they announced it. So I think a sandwich here is about $12.99, which is basically what you'll pay for a burger over at Cosmic Rays. So not too bad. It's not nearly as expensive as like Satuli or Docking Bay 7. So pretty reasonable. And everything looks good. So we'll kind of talk about it after we get out of here. Alright, so we just wrapped up eating, which we'll talk about as soon as we get outside. But I want to show that so back there is where you order. And right before this first doorway, there's a sink, which I love, so you can wash your hands. I love being clean. Which right now, with everyone trying to like be a little more cautious about washing their hands more often, I love having a sink in here. And here's one last look at the restaurant overall. We're gonna head outside. Huh? Oh yeah, there's a little sign out here. Let's see. So back there is where the bathrooms are once they're, I guess, done being refurbished. But yeah, Sam's Centennial Cook-Off.
I like how it's like not like straight and it's kind of like
crooked. Looks like it was like just put up. But yeah, so all 4 sauces were good. I recommend. But yeah, well, we're gonna head out to the front of the pavilion and then we'll kind of talk about what we thought. So this is the main entrance that we went in, and we walked right up and then got in line. It took us about 15 minutes from when we got in line until we got our food. Now there's like a line out here, so I think we came at the right time. I think they're like holding it so that people like don't, like the line doesn't fall into the seating area. So they're like holding people, so a lot more crowded than it was when we went. So I guess we timed that well.
Yeah.
Alright, so that was amazing.
Yeah, the last time I went, I got the brisket sandwich, and it was really good.
Which I did not eat it as a sandwich.
No.
So I showed it on the camera before I kind of tore it apart. I just ate the garlic toast as a side, and then I just used like a fork and knife for the brisket. Just
I started off eating it as a sandwich when I had it, and then I just like kind of like ripped it apart.
I just thought it would be kind of hard to eat as a sandwich. I mean, it definitely could have been done. Like, that's how it's meant to be eaten, but I prefer kind of eating brisket separately, so that's what I did. The garlic toast was really good on its own.
The onion rings were amazing.
They were so good. Both sides were good, but I feel like I might like the onion rings a little bit more, but the mac and cheese was pretty good. So everything we got was great. And yeah, I would definitely go back there. And for the price point, like totally worth it. It was a lot of food. And basically the same price you'll pay at like any other counter service that's like a standard menu, I guess. Because most of the fast casual ones, like Docking Bay, Satuli, they cost a lot more. And this one is not, which I like. And they still like, it looked like they were going around and taking your tray from you, which I took my tray over and then the cast member took it from me, but...
Yeah, no, that happened last time I was there. We were like just sitting there and I think it was the same cast member when I was there. She kept like taking the trays and...
Yeah, so they clean up for you, which most of the counter services do not, even though some people think they do and they just leave their tray on the table.
Oh yes, that is a fact.
It's unfortunate, but yeah, here they do. They come around, take it from you. You have the metal utensils, like it's just really nice. So, great addition to World Showcase. I will 100% come back here. It was really good. I also want to try some drinks from the bar because I've heard that's really good.
Yeah.
So we'll have to do that at some point. But overall the food, which I mean I haven't tried anything else on the menu, but what we got, everything was great. So
I just love barbecue.
Yeah, and it's like legit barbecue, so I'm a fan. I like how it comes on the metal tray with the piece of paper and everything, like it feels authentic. Oh yeah, and the barbecue sauces, so none of them were bad. I read that the barbecue one was the best online. I don't think that was my favorite. I think the smokehouse was better. But the barbecue was good and the mustard was good. I like the mustard one with the onion rings a lot actually.
Yeah, no, they pair like well with like whatever meat you ordered. Like
yeah,
you could just like try them all.
Like the brisket one went pretty well with the brisket sauce, which makes sense. The smokehouse just seems like it's good for everything, and the mustard I didn't love with the brisket, but it was really good with the onion rings. So
yeah, you just have to like sample and like try it around.
But they're all good. I mean, they were all worth getting. I don't know if I'd get the vinegar one again. It wasn't bad, just was my least favorite of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, really good lunch. So now we'll kind of look for some festival stuff now because we haven't really shown any of that yet.
Yeah.
So we'll probably head our way back to the front. Okay, so kind of continuing off the last time we were at EPCOT showing off all the new country stuff. It looks like there's some new stuff here in America. So this all looks new to me. There's a cool sweatshirt or sweat jacket with Mickey on it. It says USA on the sleeve down there. Looks like there's a World Showcase blanket. I don't know exactly what the print is. I think it's popcorn and stuff. We'll try to open it up in a second. And then there's a Spirit jersey for America, which I don't think I've seen before either. And this one's kind of cool. So it's Mickey up there with World Showcase.
Around the other way.
Fun and with fireworks. I like that. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know exactly what's on this blanket.
The blanket?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know. That one's kind of...
Oh, it's like there's like a barbecue utensil.
I think it's
food. It's like different food.
This kind of.
Okay, yeah, it's like a food print.
Yeah.
Like different like American icons, I guess. Yeah. Which I guess a lot of it is food.
Yeah.
So that's cool. And we'll see what's on the other side. All right, so we have an American cowboy hat up there, and then this T-shirt, which says EPCOT World Showcase, and then here's the Regal Eagle Cup, which just came out with Regal Eagle opening. So this is cool. It's got Sam, the logo for the restaurant all over it. This is $15. All different like little barbecue stuff written in blue and red. And then there should be a shirt as well. Oh, maybe they sold out of the shirt because they have the cup. So I guess they don't have the Regal Eagle shirt right now, but maybe it'll restock.
Oh, that's cool.
And there's like a USA jean jacket.
It says World Showcase on it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like jean jackets are in, so.
And a little bag down there as well. So we've now come back up to the front of the park. So right by the park exit, which is right here. And we wanted to show kind of what this whole area looks like since they finally started decorating the new sections of the entrance that have opened. The majority is still behind construction walls over there. But this section that opened up a few months ago has all the sunflowers out. And they have a Pluto topiary. So they don't have like the giant middle topiaries like they've had in the past,
I just have to say,
but it's cool.
these topiaries are so cute. Like this Pluto one.
So they normally have like the giant like center topiary display, but I assume they'll probably bring that back once that topiary is open again, or once that flower bed. But yeah, it looks pretty nice down there decorating up here again. Still kind of walls everywhere, but it definitely looks nicer. And we'll try to show some more topiaries all like back in the park.
There's photo paths everywhere.
We've gotten so many pictures today, it's amazing.
We've done like 4 already.
Oh, and I don't think I showed. Yeah, so when we got here, I kind of bought this shirt. And Amanda has a Spirit jersey, so we changed.
Yes.
And we're in Flower and Garden mode. Orange bird. It says hello sunshine, which it says it on my shirt too, but we are full Flower and Garden and it's great.
I feel like we're the only ones wearing like the merch and it's really funny, but like
I love Orange Bird, so I'm so happy.
We're in the Flower and Garden spirit and
we've gotten a couple magic shots with Orange Bird.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what they look like.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah. Oh, but yeah, it's been great. Lots of photo paths. Yeah, someone just went flying at me, I don't know. But like the bee. So yeah, I think we have some fast passes, so we'll probably try to ride those in a little bit, and then we'll make our way over. I still want to go over to Mouse Gear, and that's where we're just going to film all of the festival merchandise, because it's kind of split around the park, but I think Mouse Gear should have everything. So we'll definitely show that. There's a new Spirit jersey that's a raincoat, and they've never done that before. So it's like
I've never seen anything like it before. It's like so lightweight, like it's so thin, but like the material is like raincoat. It's like I don't even know.
It's made so by the same brand as like the Spirit jersey.
Oh no, it's Spirit jersey brand. Like
and it looks just like it. So it's the mini design. They have a mini flower Spirit jersey, and then the same exact design is available as this raincoat. And it is waterproof. It feels like it's got like a hood and like the pull strings and everything. So we'll show that because they've never done that before, and it's pretty cool. So
super cool.
Show all that over at Mouse Gear once we get there. But Flower and Garden's back. So much fun. We're now in temporary Mouse Gear. And it's got my first Flower and Garden magnet. There will be an Orange Bird one coming out, I want to say end of April or so, like about halfway through the festival, which I'm excited about based on our outfits today. I will love an Orange Bird magnet. But we're now right here again in the back, just like we were back during the art festival when I got the magnet. But we'll start with the pass holder stuff right here. So there's a keychain, and all the pass holder merchandise is the Figment line. There we go. Well, still not focusing on Figment. But yeah, it says Dream Green, and then Flower and Garden 2020. And then there's a kid shirt down here with similar design. And I think this is the adult, yeah, this is the adult version. Same design as the kids one. And then, kind of like they had last year, there are 2 like watering can mugs released right now. One's Mickey, I forget who the other character is. They did have it in other sections of the park. And then the other 2 designs will come out at the halfway point. So I know Figment's one of the secondary mugs to come out, but I forget who. Do you remember who else is out right now? For these 2 mugs, there's a Mickey one and there's another character out. I don't remember. We'll probably see it later.
Minnie?
Oh, it's Minnie. It's over there. Okay. Here's some of the phone cases. That green one's kind of cool.
This one's really cool.
I like the pass holder one too.
It says, let's celebrate.
Oh, how creative. And then over here we have a lot of the mini merchandise. So there's like a little...
I like this.
Yeah, put like a coffee mug on it or something.
I would put like my jewelry
18. It's
on
kind of
it,
expensive,
like
but it's cool looking.
Tray.
Oh yeah, you can use it for that. That's cool. And like this is a very large mug. This is 23. Kind of reminds me of like at the end of Flower and Garden last year, they randomly had that like mini garden party.
Yeah.
It almost looks like that. So they have a little flower crown you can buy.
It's so cute.
And it has Minnie's bow on it right there.
Yeah.
So this is cool. I think this is what, 30? Same price as the ears. And then there's a shirt up here that says something. It's kind of like a mess. It just has Flower and Garden on it with like the reversible sequins. And there's a mini Turbis water bottle, which I have some of these Turbis water bottles and they're really nice.
Yeah, these are awesome.
I have the EPCOT one, it's great, so that's 30. And then this is one of the Spirit jerseys, Amanda's wearing the other. Yeah. This is a generic Flower and Garden one.
I like this design. Like,
the front's really nice, and the back has Minnie on it. World in Bloom. I mean, I do like having the countries and Spaceship Earth, it is cool. But I really like your Orange Bird one.
Yeah, I like, yeah. And I'm really know what this is for. Just, I guess.
Giant pitcher.
Oh, a pitcher.
Yeah.
Okay.
They had an orange bird pitcher too, which we'll try to see. I'm sure the orange bird merchandise is somewhere.
Interesting.
Then we have a hat.
I kind of like this. It's like a bucket hat.
Yeah.
I love that.
And there's a little purple shirt.
25.
Okay. And there's like this shirt's really soft. The little mini shirt. And then, oh, that's the shirt that we saw before. Have a like ceramic ornament. And then these are like garden stepping stones.
Yeah.
Garden stones, that's cool. And then here's that other pass holder mug with Minnie on it. Oh, it's not focusing at all, but yeah, same design. Okay, and then we'll go find the other sets of merchandise. Here's one of the, I guess like the Mickey collection. Homegrown. There's a matching hat. And then the salt and paper shaker trash cans.
You're so corny.
Oh my god. You're so corny, I like that.
That's cute. It's like a little flower pot.
Yeah, I think I like that one more than the watering
23.
cans.
I like this a lot. And like the handle's like a corn.
Yeah, that's cool. Here's a Spike the Bee Turbis. So this is the whole Spike the Bee collection over here. This is 27. It's one of the big Turbises. That one's cool. Got a Spike the Bee hat. An ornament. The ornament's 22. And then the women's shirt and the men's shirt, which has Donald, and it matches the annual pass magnet that I just got. And then over here is a ceramic mug. It's like a little beehive. That's cool.
25.
I really like this. I like the more like uniquely shaped mugs.
I really like the sunflower.
Oh, that's awesome.
I like anything sunflower, so.
That's cool. And is there anything on this side?
Yeah, this is
oh.
really cool.
Oh,
like a
yeah. I read about this. So it's like a picnic blanket, but it turns into a bag.
Yeah. Like, they have.
It almost has more of like a towel material to kind of.
It's not very like.
That's cool.
I don't really know, but it's really cool.
It's a cool idea.
Donald doesn't like
And it has that same design as the shirt on it. And then we also have some Spike the Bee and Donald trash can, pepper shakers.
We have some garden.
Oh yeah, like signs, ornament type stuff for the garden. And then there's a whole orange bird collection as well, which we've seen in other stores, but I don't see it here, so we'll look for that.
I think the wish was sold out, but they have this one.
Yeah, this is part of the flower and garden set. Stitch just went like diving down.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, they sold out of the blind bag for flower and garden on the first day of the festival, and that one has a frushi, a butterfly wearing Mickey ears. It has a figment topiary.
Yeah.
And who's the fourth one? Might be Minnie, but I don't remember.
I think it is Minnie.
I think it is. Yeah, it's some kind of garden Minnie. I think it matches like.
Garden Minnie, and then there's this one.
But yeah, this one's really cool. But yeah, they are sold out. They said they should be getting more. I just think they sold more than they expected when the festival began. Because I don't see any other. Yeah, there's none here. They also came.
The snacks one is sold out.
Yeah. So they just came out with the Series 2 snacks. So those came out this past Wednesday, along with the Flower and Garden ones and the Runaway Railway ones. So 3 new sets of Wishables came out on the same day. And yeah, I don't see any snacks either.
Oh, Steak Mountain.
That one had like cotton candy and a turkey leg, churro, and something popcorn. That was it. Okay. Oh, and they have some Allward stuff. But yeah, we're gonna keep looking for Orange Bird. They may not have it in Mouse Gear, but they definitely have it in other spots. So we'll show it. Okay, so we have located more stuff. So this is in the front of Mouse Gear. So these came out to Disneyland, what, like 2 or 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And they arrived at Disney World yesterday. But they're so fun. So they're like
They're
the
heavy.
Mickey balloons. Are they? Because they light up. And they say best day ever on the side.
Oh my god.
Are they heavy? I don't know how to make them light up though.
Just hold them. Compared to this.
Yeah, there's definitely a height. They're not heavy, but they're definitely heavier than your. And they also like grip into your head, I guess, so they don't fall over.
Because
Oh, it looks painful, but I guess it
some
helps.
people think it's painful, and like I understand that.
I mean, it probably helps it from
personally
not.
for me, it like keeps my hair back. I don't know.
Okay, that's good.
Where do you turn it on? Oh, right here. Do you think it works?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to see in here, but it is lit up. So it's fun. And I think they're the same price as normal ears, as far as I'm
I
aware.
think they're a little more expensive.
Oh, they're. Oh wait, no, that's a different price tag. No price on these.
I think they're 30.
Oh wait, sign right there.
Yeah, 35.
Okay, $5 more than your normal ears because they light up, so just kidding.
And I don't really know what to say about it. It's just lavender.
Yeah, so new lavender spirit jersey.
Yeah, it's
Also came out to Disneyland first.
It's okay.
There's a balloon one too, which Amanda was just starting to talk about. Yeah, it looks like maybe we didn't get the balloon one
I
yet.
saw someone wearing it today though.
Oh, never mind.
Walking around.
Maybe just not an EPCOT, but there's a balloon spirit jersey to match the ears. And then we found all the orange bird. So this is in the front of the store instead of the back. But there's some orange bird leggings, which are 40. Then here's the spirit jersey. And this is the normal 70. Little orange bird ornament. I love how much orange bird stuff there is here. This is the shirt that I'm wearing, which,
So
how much did I buy? Did I spend? 65. It's about 55 after my pass order discount. And then matching hat, which I really like. I just don't think I'd wear it enough, so sadly did not get that. I love this. This is awesome. This is 13. That is so cool.
Here's a picture.
And a little picture. Love that.
And then the ears and the backpack is over here.
Yes. So here's the lounge fly.
Is it a lounge fly or is it just like
Oh wait, maybe it's not.
Disney?
I'm so used to saying lounge fly for everything, but it doesn't say lounge. Yeah, I don't think it
is.
is. Is it cheaper? Because it's only 40. Yeah. Okay. Definitely not a lounge fly.
Small.
It is. It's smaller than your typical like lounge fly size, but it still can hold a lot,
Yeah.
and it's a lot cheaper than a lounge fly.
Yeah, and
That's
it's kind of
cool.
like
It's like woven.
basket, yeah.
And then here are the ears that match the orange bird spirit jersey.
Embroidered on the side. Oh,
Yeah.
it says EPCOT Flower and Garden Festival 2020.
And then there's flowers on the other side that you were trying to show. Yeah. Yeah, they're a bit more detailed than a lot of the other ears have been in the past.
Yeah.
They're cool.
Really cute.
And then there was also, which we saw in a different stand, there was a like a flower pot. Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. They do have it. I love this. He's like standing on a little pile of oranges. I have no idea how much it is, but it's awesome. What is it? 40. Okay. I like want to buy a plant and put it in that.
I know, it would be so cute. A little succulent. Oh my god.
Yes. Okay. The only thing that they don't have here, which we will definitely go show you, is that raincoat spirit jersey, because they don't have it in this store, and that's something like brand new that they've never done before. So we'll definitely show you what we were talking about, because I know we kind of mentioned it. So we'll go find that. Okay, so there is the giant goofy topiary kind of like in the middle. So this is the bridge back to World Showcase. So we're on the looking at Spaceship Earth. We're on the store to the left, and right here they do have the spirit jersey raincoat in stock. It seems like maybe, yeah, they don't have every size. Like there's only extra small, small, extra large,
They have
and double XL.
the booth. There's a booth, like they have the new booth set in front of Figment. Over
Yeah, over by, I think we showed them before.
Yeah, we did.
Those little temporary stores over by Figment had them as well.
Yeah, so this is.
Which I don't know what size they had. I don't know if you saw, but maybe they had more over
It
there.
looked like they had a few.
But yeah, it's like super thin, so you can see
Literally could see what
the
the
words
box
through
is.
it. Which
It's
you wouldn't see when you're
so
wearing it, but it kind of gives you an idea of how thin it is.
It's so cute. And like it's a spirit jersey because it says it.
Yeah, made by the official company.
And like you could adjust the bottom, like pull it.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, because I have the gray one that has a hood and these strings as well, and a pocket on the front, but it's not like a raincoat, it's a normal spirit jersey material, but mine doesn't have like the elastic at the
The
bottom.
world.
So it's very similar to the mini one, but I think the front's different, right?
Yeah.
Because the front had like the little like flower that you showed.
It just has mini.
This has mini on the front. Yeah, so it's a little different. But pretty similar like color scheme and everything to the normal spirit jersey. Yeah, it's cool. I wonder if they'll start doing more of those like raincoat ones.
I really hope so.
Oh, and did you see what, are they the same price? I don't remember. I think we looked earlier.
Oh, it didn't say.
Oh, it doesn't. Yeah, I have no idea.
Which I would assume, normally if they're not at the same price, they will put a sign.
Right. Yeah, there's no sign. So, might be the same
Like
price.
they always say like all spirit jerseys are like $69.99 unless otherwise noted, but like.
Because I feel like it's so thin it shouldn't be, but it doesn't say otherwise, so I'm not entirely sure. I could try to ask somebody. But yeah, we'll find out. So right there is a hooded raincoat spirit jersey, which I'll try to go ask a cast member to find out about a price. But this is what I was kind of talking about when we first came in. So this is like one of those temporary like stands, I guess, with the park map on it. And it says Flower and Garden at the top. and they updated the map to show the France pavilion. Now, I don't necessarily think this means it's opening, but it's a theory that people think because they put up this map, it will open before the end of the festival. Now, that is not confirmed. Disney has not said anything about Remy opening. The banner still says summer 2020, so I feel like that would mean...
But, like, this whole thing is updated. So,
yeah, like this is up to date. I just... Well, those are still standing. That's Mouse Gear and Electric Umbrella.
Well, Electric Umbrella isn't really there anymore.
Well, yeah, but they're not knocking the buildings down.
I guess.
So I guess like aerial view, it still looks like that. But the buildings are ripped apart. Like Mouse Gear has no walls right now. But I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen as far as France. I feel like they're just kind of trying to show the park in its current state. And like the expansion's built, it's just not open. So I don't know. Kind of interpret that as you will, but until we get official word from Disney, nobody really knows when it's going to open. But that is kind of what we were talking about. So there's your, and the park map shows that as well. So that is now what France looks like on the park map. There's a couple extra things. They didn't have a Mouse Gear, so there's like this little magnet, which is pretty cool. This matches the Mickey like homegrown set. Oh yeah, I don't know if we saw this mini keychain either, or a Mickey keychain, and it spins. And then just like the art festival, we had the Figment straws for the color company. Now we have some Flower and Garden straws, so they're starting to sell those all the time, which is really nice. And we just asked and found out that this like windbreaker raincoat spirit jersey is 50.
So that's not bad.
So yeah, it's a bit cheaper than the normal spirit jersey, which is good. It should be because it's thinner, but yeah, that's not too bad. So I think that's all the merch that we've seen today. If we find anything else, we will share it with you guys. Okay, so our one food booth item for the day is the maple popcorn shake. It is our favorite item from Flower and Garden. We've had it the past, well, I've had it the past couple years. I think last year was the first time you had it. But basically this is the first year that we're both 21, so this is the normal shake that we've had in the past, non-alcoholic. Comes in like a slightly thicker plastic cup, but for the first time we wanted to try it with whiskey, so you can get it with or without alcohol. So we're gonna compare and contrast and see which one's better. The only problem is it is a bit more liquidy than normal.
Yeah, it's not really shake like consistency.
Yeah, it's not quite a milkshake, it's more of a drink. So I think maybe it wasn't quite frozen yet. Maybe they just made a new batch or something, but I'm sure it'll taste good either way. So we'll find out which one's better. Okay, so after having a little bit of both of them, I think it's been determined that at least I like the non-alcoholic more.
I like the non-alcoholic.
The flavor of the alcoholic one is not bad, but it's a smaller cup. I don't know why, and the non-alcoholic is colder and a little bit thicker of a consistency. This one's like complete liquid, and it's almost like kind of warm. Like it's not a milkshake whatsoever. And this one was $4.50 for the non-alcoholic. You get a little bit more. This one's a smaller cup. They only put a little bit of alcohol, and it's $13.
The first couple of sips were like all like alcohol because they like fill it up and then they pour the alcohol, then they fill it up again. But, like, so the first couple sips are like straight whiskey. But like I just had a sip just now, and like it was good. It wasn't as cold as this one, but it was good. It
just almost tastes like the normal one at that point because I think we drank most of the alcohol already. But like as far as like it wasn't mixed and they don't have straws here anymore, like to be more eco-friendly, which I'm totally in support of, but for something like this you can't really mix it. I mean maybe if I got a knife or something, but they have all the popcorn on top, so it's kind of hard to stir. And I don't know, I feel like you take a couple sips of alcohol and then you just have a normal shake after that, but it's not even a shake, so I don't know. It's not bad. I would get the non-alcoholic going forward.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is worth $13 either.
I don't think so.
Because it's the same price that we paid for the
It's a smaller cup too.
Yeah, you can see it's a smaller cup. Not like dramatically smaller, but it definitely is. And I also feel like that's the same price we paid for the Aqua Lemonade, Arendelle Aqua, and I feel like that was much more of a drink for the same price. Like that's probably like half the size cup that we got. So I don't know. If you want to try with whiskey, I wouldn't say, like, it's not a bad drink. It's still good, but I prefer the non-alcoholic. Yeah. So we'll be getting this drink again for sure, and I think I'll be getting non-alcoholic going forward. But we also have, it is good, 100%. Oh, come get maple popcorn shake no matter what, because it's an amazing drink. But I also want to get some violet lemonade.
I do too.
But we have plenty of time to get that.
It's hot. Like, it's really good on like a hot day.
Yeah, when it gets warmer.
It was like 70.
It's been windy and breezy, so yeah, it wasn't necessary.
Violet lemonade is so good.
We'll be getting that, and we'll be getting this again. But yeah, I'd still say get it for sure, 100%. Just as good as last year. I just don't know if the whiskey is a necessary addition, but if you want some alcohol, it's definitely a good way to get some alcohol. Because it's a great drink, no matter what you put in there. And you get some maple popcorn on top, so 10 out of 10, like always. Alright, so we have had our maple popcorn milkshakes. And we're now heading towards International Gateway. And we're gonna go over to the beach club for beaches and cream. So we will make sure to show the menu and all that fun stuff once we get over there. So we have arrived at Beaches and Cream, and they do have the menu posted out here, so I thought it would be a little easier to go through it out here, just in case it ends up being a little bit louder in there or something, but I'll still try to show the food we get. But here's the grill section, and then some sandwiches, salads, and soups. The kids' menu is right there. And then they have some like their ice cream and desserts down here. So I don't know what we're gonna end up getting. I'm kind of tempted to get a French dip, but to be determined. But here's kind of like a quick look through the door. It's a lot bigger than it used to be, and I'll kind of try to show it once we get in there. But if you came to Beaches and Cream like about like a year ago or more, it's a lot larger after the renovation. So I'm excited. It's been a while since I've been here. Here is a look at the inside. All different Disney artwork in here. And it's much bigger with little beach balls on the counter. At the far end over there is now the window you just walk up to outside to get to-go orders, and then they have a whole open kitchen and bar. That's what the menus look like when you're at the table. And they have these 4 new specialty shakes you can get as well. I like this one with a little donut. I think it's the same menu we saw outside. This is the French dip sandwich, and then the chicken something.
Chicken, bacon, cheddar, ranch, something chicken.
And there's the dip for the French dip. Alright, so we just finished up at Beaches and Cream, and we just came outside to the front of Beach Club just to explore a little bit. But my brother's dancing in the middle of the street, and it's really scary. But overall Beaches and Cream was pretty good.
I really liked it. It was my first time there, so.
I got the French dip.
Cool.
I don't know if I would get that again. Like, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't like the best French dip I've ever had. But it definitely, like, with like it having the soda shop theming, I feel like it's probably more known for like burgers. But the ice cream was so good. Like, that was a lot of ice cream.
Yeah, it was good.
So yeah, it was fun overall. So I would definitely probably, like, I would go there for dessert for sure. I don't know about like the French dip, but it wasn't bad.
It's sad that you didn't like it.
I didn't dislike it. I pretty much ate it all. It was good, but I also get a French dip from Be Our Guest for lunch, and I do like that French dip more. So I would probably go to Be Our Guest for French dip. But yeah, so that'll be it for today from EPCOT.
It was fun.
Yeah, there's probably nothing else we're going to show in today's video, but we're going to have to, we'll go back to Flower and Garden and show some other stuff the next time we go to EPCOT. So we will have some more videos coming soon.
Yes.
So that is it for today. So we'll have some more videos coming out for wherever we do this weekend. I think we might go to Universal at some point.
Spring break,
I'm going to go film Runaway Railway because I've not been on it yet, but Amanda has.
Missing out.
So I'm going to film that next. So that'll probably be our next video coming.
It's the best ride ever. Just saying.
I have high expectations after what I've heard about it. But if you like this video, give us a like, and I will have that Runaway Railway video coming soon. So definitely subscribe to our channel to keep an eye out for that. And we will see you guys the next time we go to Disney and beyond.